Hey guitar players, how's it going? Christian Ross here, and today we're going to talk about the dreaded F chord, okay? So this is not an open chord. It can be depending on how you play it, if you put in the major 7 or not. This is typically a bar chord, but the way that we're going to play it, we're going to go ahead and lump it in with our open chord togs. And a lot of people have trouble with the F chord, the F major chord I should say, and it really doesn't have to be that way, and I'm going to show you how. So first I'm going to show you how to make the chord, and then we'll talk about what makes up the F chord and some other places that you can find it on the fretboard. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, I'm going to talk to you about this chord, how to make it by using the game Battleship. Okay, so we're going to use our fretting hand, whether that's your left or your right hand, depending on if you're right-handed or left-handed. We're going to use our thumb, index, middle, ring, and pinky fingers. Okay. So I'm going to call out fret 1, 2, 3, or 4, and then we're going to count our strings, okay? We're going to count high to low, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? All right, so the first note that we're going to play, let's take our ring finger. We're going to go ahead and put it on string 5, fret 3, okay? So let's count our strings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, with our ring finger. Fret 3 is 1, 2, 3. String 5, fret 3, ring finger. Okay? So go ahead and make sure that that finger is as close to the front of the fret as you can get without being on top of it. Okay? So the second note, we're going to use our pinky finger. Okay? So we're going to go to string 4, fret 3. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fret 3. Right here, 1, 2, 3, right underneath the last finger, okay, our ring finger. Okay, so you'll have to make an adjustment. You'll have to scoot your ring finger back just a little bit to make room for that pinky finger. So you want to make sure that your fingers are still nice and cozy together, but have room for each other, okay? Still front, as close to the front of the fret as I can get without being on top. Next finger, we're going to use our middle finger on fret 2, string 3, okay? Let's count our strings. 1, 2, 3. Fret 2 is 1, 2. So middle finger go right there. Okay? It looks like that. This one can be a little tough, so just be patient with it. Last finger that we're going to use, we're actually going to cover up 2 notes. Okay? So don't be scared. You can do it. We're going to take our index finger and we're going to put it on, we're going to bar across string 1 and 2 on fret 1. Okay? So you're going to take kind of the fleshy part. Actually, let's go ahead and put it on the tip of the finger on string 2, fret 1. Okay, like this. If it looks like that, you've done it right. Okay? Then what we're going to do is you're going to flatten it out like that. Okay? Typically, I will say make sure your fingers are coming straight off the fretboard. But with this one, you have to bar that down to get the F major chord. Okay? All right, so I've shown you a way that doesn't have F in the root, and I just like the way that this chord sounds. So if you muted this, sounds like that. So in this inversion, I've got, let's see, the 5th in the root, okay? So that's why it sounds just fine. If I was gonna take the 5th off, I can play that, and that is F major. The other one's F major too. It just has the 5th note in the root, which allows it to sound more full, okay? Because typically, like I said, this chord is a bar chord, which looks like this. Now this has F in the root. F. See that? I even fretted out this string. Okay, so you really have to have your hand and finger strength up to par to make that chord. So if we do the shape that we just made, we get that fullness of the chord without having to bar completely. Now, one way that you can make that bar chord, if your hands are big enough, is you can pull your thumb over top and push that string down. I really don't play like that a lot because it makes your hand have to be in this funny shape, and it just doesn't allow you to be in a good position to change chords to something else later. but I do know people that play that way and they do it really well. So if you can do that and it's comfortable for you, go for it. For me, I tend to play this shape because it's so quick from like a C to an F. See what I mean? So sometimes the path of least resistance is really good when you're playing guitar because you want to get to that chord really quick. Okay, so that's how you make the F chord. Let's make it again just to make sure you have it. Ring finger, fret 3, string 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fret 3, 1, 2, 3. Pinky right underneath that on string 4, fret 3. Middle finger is going to go on string 3, fret 2, right there. 1, 2, 3, fret 2, 1, 2. Index finger is going to bar on fret 1 over string 1 and 2. And we're going to strum from the 5th string down, okay? And we'll mute with our thumb. You can take that right on top. All right? Okay, so again, if it looks like this, you've done it right. You want to make sure to leave room for all the strings to ring. Okay? Okay, so what makes up the F major chord? So we've got F, A, and C. Okay? F, A, and C. So we've taken the major scale of F and we've taken the first note, the third note, and the fifth note to make the F major triad. So on a piano, which is linear or left to right, side to side, you would play F, A, and C. Okay? F, A, C. Okay? F, A, C. Okay? F, A, C. 1, 3, 5. So what we're playing, because I said that F was not in the root, we're playing a C, which is what, the 5th? In the root, we're playing an F. Okay, next one here is an A. Then we've got our C and F again. Okay, so C, F, A, C, F. Now if we play the Barre chord, we would play the F, C, F, A, C, F. Okay, so F, A, C are the 3 notes that make up the F major triad. Some other places that we can find F on the fretboard, well, you can find it all the way up at the octave. Okay, so if I had a cutaway, we would make this a lot easier. All right, you could also play it right here. Okay, again, we're playing another Barre chord from the A string down. Okay, you could play it like this. You can play it like this. All right, you can play it like this. You can play it like this. Play it like this. All right, so there's many other ways to play the F chord on the guitar. And it's been the bane of many musicians, guitar players, this F chord. And it really doesn't have to be too difficult. If you're struggling with flattening out your index finger to make this chord here, this position, okay, just maybe practice where you're playing an F major 7, where your index finger is just pushing down right here on the 2nd string, 1st fret, either leaving room for the 5th string or going ahead and muting it so that you're just playing this. That's totally fine, okay? That's still making the triad. You still have all 3 notes. You have C, F, A, and that's all you need. Even if you just played these 3, you still have the major triad. You have F, A, and C, okay? Adding in notes. Well, I hope that this video helped you today with the F major chord. It doesn't have to be difficult. Just practice, just go through it. There's going to be the chord shapes down below, so make sure that you get that. If this video helped you, please subscribe. I have videos coming out all the time, and I'd love to see you on the site more. As always, keep playing, have fun, and I'll see you out there on stage.